everybody, this is Crumpet here, and I'd like to show you a tutorial for a layerable sugarcane farm, completely automatic, that is pretty compact, depending on how many layers you built, but per layer it's pretty compact, and it doesn't use too much redstone. So anyways, let's get started. To start off, I'm going to dig out a 6x5 hole real quick, just because I want my farm to start on ground level, so the timer that you need for the harvesting system needs to be one block below that. So I'm going to dig that out. Okay, so now we got our 6x5 hole, and you guys probably already know how to make a programmable hopper timer, so I'm not going to explain it, I'm just going to do it real quick. And I might have accidentally, yeah, I dug the hole one too big, but that's no big deal. Oops. Now we need our redstone. Oh, why would I do that first? I'm an idiot. Sorry. Okay, so now we got our programmable timer, and I'm not going to go put the items in just yet. I'm going to save that for just a moment from now. And to signify I'm putting redstone on this block, I'm going to use iron, and we're going to dig out that block right in front of it and put a redstone torch. Dig out that block in front of it, and we're going to make a single pulsar coming off of this. So take a dropper and a hopper, which I already got out, and put the dropper facing upwards, and the hopper going down into that. You should hear a tick, and just put a single item into there, and perfect. Now what we're going to need is we're going to need a comparator coming off the front of the hopper, and I'm going to change that to an iron block, and this is where your first layer is going to start for the farm. So we're going to put a redstone torch on top of that, a block on top of that, and another redstone torch. And coming off of the block, the solid block that the top redstone torch is on, we're going to take this back by 8 more solid blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next, what we're going to need to do is, why can't I fly? There we go. We're going to need to line the top of it with redstone. Alright, and now we're going to need our sticky pistons again. And on both sides of these, except for where the redstone torch is standing on, we're going to want to put a sticky piston facing outwards. And again, the same on the other side. Okay, so now what we're going to need to do is just put another solid block on the front of those sticky pistons, and another solid block underneath it. Perfect, and do the same on the other side. Alright, and now just for some lighting in there and to keep everything nice and enclosed, I'm going to put some glowstone right here on the top of both sides. And that is just for the lighting side of this thing. I put one too many, and I think no, we're good. Alright, perfect. Now, this farm is layerable in 4 different directions, 3 if you don't have ice. So, in order to to continue bringing it up in front of the timer, like going that direction, we're gonna need, like I said, we're gonna need ice. Otherwise, you can still do it out to the sides as far as you want, and you can do it up as far as you want. So to start off, I'm just gonna assume that we have ice. So I'm gonna dig this down by 2 blocks in front, 1 block away from the wall. You're gonna dig down 2 blocks for all 8 blocks in front of it, and put down some ice, and do the same for the other side again. Alright, good. Now just get out some water, and, ooh, lag. Probably because I'm trying to render a different video. And going away from the timer, you're going to want to put a water stream down in that hole. And like I said, the ice is optional, and it's only needed if you want to continue layering out in that direction. So next, what we're going to need to do, obviously, is plant our sugarcane and just wall everything in. Okay, so now you can see I have everything walled in. It's 4 tall. Every single layer going upwards is going to be 4 tall. This main layer right here is 11 by 10 if I remember correctly. Yep, 8. The 2 walls makes 10, and then the middle right here, and then 5 off to the sides. So it's a 10 by 11 by 4 layer, and every single layer going upwards is going to add an additional 4 up. Every layer going out to the sides is going to add an additional 10, and every layer going out to the front is going to add an additional 11. So you can kind of get your basic footprint off of those measurements. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do after this first layer is build another layer upwards. So what we're going to need first is signs. And on the third block up, for every single block where there's sugarcane, we're going to want to put another sign on the wall. Jeez, this lag is getting to me. Really shouldn't run so much stuff on my PC at the same time. Oh well, live and learn. Alright. And next what we're going to need to do is get some more dirt. And diagonal to the glowstone, just going to put a line of dirt. Do that again for the other side. Alright. And from here where the redstone torches, just build up again by 2 more redstone torches. And then you're pretty much just going to start the exact same process all over again. By starting right here, building all the way out, and lining the top with the redstone. And I know you guys don't want to see me build the exact same thing twice, so I'm just going to explain one more part real fast and then speed this up. So I'm going to wall this off real quick, and what you can do right here is, again, going away from the hopper timer, yep, it's on this side, you put your bucket of water down and those signs will hold it up, and whenever you have some sugar cane that gets broken on this side and goes down, it'll just fall straight through the water into the stream below it. So that's how these layers going upwards work. So anyways, I'm going to finish building the layer upwards, and then I'll show you one of the other directions. Okay guys, we now have our second layer going upwards. As you can see, this is only 8 tall now. So you can continue repeating the same pattern going up as far as you really want. As long as pretty much the only thing you really need to worry about is the items not getting to the hoppers or whatever collection system you use before they despawn. And especially with using ice down at the bottom, it's pretty quick, and so you're not really going to have to worry about that. You can build this up as far as you want, or you can just kind of roof it off. Doesn't really matter. So anyways, the next direction we're going to do is we're going to build out to the side. If you want, there's 2 different ways of doing this, and I already have it set up one way, so I couldn't do the other. What you could do is move the timer back a few more blocks and take a repeater and put that in front of the comparator, and take another redstone dust and kind of build off to the sides. Or alternatively, what you can do is just take another comparator and take them off from the sides right here, and you can take it. You're going to need another repeater just to carry the signal out a little bit. And we'll finish connecting that in just a second. Off of the side that you're going to want to do, you're going to want to bring this and build this out by 4 or 5 more blocks. Yeah, 4 more blocks, skip a spot, you can, well, skip one on the bottom, and take that out by 5 more after that. And that should be how far you need. And put a redstone torch right there. Actually, I'm going to change that out to iron. Put a redstone torch there and another redstone torch right there, and you can pretty much see where how this is going to be, again, layerable. So this is how you start it going off to the sides. Pretty simple. And if you want to continue going out in more directions, you can put another repeater somewhere. I don't know how far the signal will go out before you need a repeater, but just bring it out more, throw down a repeater somewhere, and you can continue building it out to the sides too, even farther than this. So I'm going to build up both of the sides real fast, and then I'll show you how to build up forwards. Alright guys, I've got my 6 layers 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top, for a total of there's 16 plants per layer, and I have 6 layers, so that would be 96 plants being harvested every so often. And that's not really taking up a lot of space, and we can also make this wider. Again, like I said, assuming that you have ice. If not, what you could do is start your collection system right here where these water streams ends. That's why I left these open, but that's not what we're gonna do. Um, so anyways, I'm assuming that we have ice on this one, so I can show you the rest of the system. So we're gonna every single one of these, we're gonna want to dig down again and put another ice block right there on every single one, and we're gonna need some slabs and put a top half slab there, and do that for every single one of these layers that you've built. And here's the last one. Perfect. And now we can just start digging out our 2 again. This is where the 8 starts. Okay, I think that was 8. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and that's where our water stream will go. And we're going to do that again for all these, just for tutorial's sake. Since it's all the same, I'm not going to do it again. And what you need to do for the layers to extend them out, it's pretty easy. I guess I can't get in there from right here. On the 3rd block up, that's where the redstone line is, right? Not on that one though. In the very middle between the two layers, 4th block in out of the 7, where the redstone line is, you just need another repeater. And where's my repeater? And I can't get out now. Cool. Alright, so yeah, you need a repeater on the 3rd one up, and again on the 2nd last one up right here. So I guess it's starting from the 3rd one up, it's 3 blocks in between, and then another repeater. And just start your 8 blocks again from right here. And then you can continue to build this out. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, you can continue to build it out this way as long as you have ice, and as long as you don't build this so big that the items are going to hit the 5-minute despawn time and go away, which is pretty tough to do. So again, I'm going to finish building out this entire 6 layers for this extended one, and then we can build a little bit of a loot system and see and see this thing in action, see it work. Alright, so I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, I have finished building everything, and I made a quick little looting system, as you can see. All it really is I closed all these off, put slabs on the back of them with, again, ice on the bottom. They all lead up into this very center point, which shoots them into that item elevator. And I went through and I harvested all the ones real fast, and then I pulled all the items out of the hopper, just so we could get a fresh start to see how many plants we're going to get within a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and put all 5 stacks in right here, right now. And I'm going to go empty out the collection system that I just set up real quickly. And we'll see, I'm not going to record it, but I'm going to cut out for about 20 minutes or so. And we'll see how much we get. And, oops, meant to grab that. So this is about 192 plants right here in this area. I believe there is 12 nodes of 16, so yeah, 196 or 100. It's either 196 or 192. I got the number earlier. I think it's 192. But anyways, so yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of plants in here. So we'll come back in about 20 minutes and see how much we've actually gotten in just that short period of time. Alright guys, I am back here again, and I waited a bit longer than 20 minutes. I got caught up watching a new episode of a TV show, but yeah, so I waited just about an hour. It's been a couple minutes over an hour now, and let's see what we got. So, in an hour, it's pretty good. In an hour we got 3 stacks plus almost another quarter of a stack. And that's from just this one small area of of farms. Oh, and I think, yep, there's some more. So yeah, so 6 layers of this got us about 3 stacks and a quarter in just about an hour, now a little bit more. And yeah, pretty simple. I think I forgot to mention in the first part of the episode, every single layer requires 2 redstone torches and 8 pieces of redstone, 16 sticky pistons, and that's about it. And if you're bringing it out farther out away from the timer as well, instead of the redstone torches, you use repeaters. But other than that, pretty simple, really redstone efficient, and pretty compact as well. And also very, very extendable, so if you only have a little bit of resources at one time, you can just build one layer, and as you get more, you can continue on with the farm. It's a really simple and easy to build design, and so I hope you guys enjoyed it. So anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Leave a like if you did, and I'm out. Have a good one, everybody.